What's up, guys? Here the other day, I took them leaf springs and took a couple off, trying to soften the front. And honestly, I do not see enough difference in the flex to leave it that way. I'm just going to put it back the way they're supposed to be, because, I mean, what's a little, 1/8 inch going to matter? And it just makes the springs weaker if you don't have them on there, I figure. So you see old Marty, he's liking his skateboard. He doesn't never drop his doobie or nothing. There he goes. He can stand on it on his own too. That's pretty cool. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and start to take tires off and put the springs back the way I want them. Now I got one side back normal, but here you can see, let me turn my light on here. There we go. Sorry about the reflection. This is a glass top table. Here we got a RC car under the table. Anyway, you can see what I did. I put the little spring on top of the big spring, which basically made it just a one spring setup. The only reason that top one's on here, at the top here, that's just to make it not break the spring. But I have not seen nowhere near enough difference in it to leave it that way. I'm going to go ahead and put it right back the way it goes. I'm going to put this one on there, underneath here, and then the little one back under it, like you're supposed to have it. I'd rather have a strong vehicle if it's not going to make no damn difference, really, to me. Because it doesn't seem to do much, I don't think, so. I'm sure there's some other stuff I can get for some flex if I really wanted it. But for now, I'm just going to put it back the way it was. Alright, well, I got all the springs back together. Tires on. And I was sitting here thinking, my Blazer here, I got a broken axle on the Blazer. One of my wheels would just spin on the front. I don't know which one it was. Probably this one, maybe. Yeah, there you go. It's got 3-wheel drive. But anyway, this one has, the Blazer's got the best motor I got. It's a rebuildable 21 turn, no name garbage, but it's not a stock motor. This truck, I've got this stock 35 turn, and then in my Gen 8 down below there, it's got the same, but it's a 21 turn axial motor. Or 20, whatever it is, I don't remember. 20, I guess. But anyway, over there I got a 21 turn rebuildable, a little bit better than stock type stuff. And I figured, well, this truck here's got the Holmes Hobby servo. It's got a really fast, good servo. I mean, the motor does fine. I ain't knocking the motor or nothing like that. But, I mean, I got the 1080 ESC Holmes Hobby servo. Might as well throw my best motor in this truck while that one's down. Why not, right? That's going to make that truck my slowest truck because it's going to have a 35T in it. Unless I gear it up. Because I might have to gear the 21 down in here. I don't want this truck going hauling ass, really. But let me see. Alright, here's the Blazer. We got one of them 25 kg, whatever it's called, servo. Just a Dynamite ESC, nothing fancy. And then we got this rebuildable 21 turn, no name, and it's no name pretty much, but it does kick ass. It's got a lot of torque. It does its job. So, as you can see, the old Blazer's in great shape. Got these kick ass axles on there. I'm thinking about selling this truck, but I don't know yet. Probably switched around some stuff of it in. It's got my metal bumpers, metal axles, decent servo, and obviously the ESC does great with this motor. The truck's good, so it's my fastest truck as well. But with it breaking these axles in the front, I'm thinking might as well just put that 35 turn in here, slow it down, keep it from breaking the next set as soon as I order some. Should have ordered them yesterday and didn't even think about it, so I will later. Anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and take this motor out. Why not? One more thing. That's the main reason I don't want the RC4WD drive Blazer is the wheelbase would just be so much different than this Blazer. And I think if I got the Toyota, it would be a better match to size with the chassis. I think it would look cool, actually. Alright, here we go. Now, if anyone knows what this is, you can let me know. I know it's just old cheapo, but it kicks ass. It's got compression. No, I'm just kidding. It's a good motor, though. When my red cat motor was starting to give up on me, I had somebody who gave this to me. Mailed it to me, even, along with a servo. That was awesome. So, had it for like forever now. I mean, I've had it for months and months, so it's always been a good one. So now I'm going to throw this in over here and see if I need to gear it down or what. Alright, we got both motors uninstalled. Now I had what I had on there with the 35 turn already here. What is this? Let me look, see, 14 tooth. This motor coming out of the Blazer is, I don't know, I better look see if it's even the same teeth, but I know it ain't a 14. Sorry guys, I ain't got the right light in here. But it's different tooth pattern too. I better swap it out. Well, I'll turn the light on there. That's a total fail because this damn screw's stripped on me, I guess. I can't even get the damn thing out. So, it's like all this is probably for nothing if I can't get that screw out. No, well, hell, I was going to change the spur gear. But that's not going to work either. That one's too small. So, put it back together and I'll try to get that off another way. Well, alright, we're back in business. I went ahead and took this little drill I got. I had this little bit and we just drilled out. Drilled through enough that it slid right off. I can't see that. I had to set up shop in the living room because my wife went to bed. I was set up in there, and we got a little bit of a living room in the bedroom also. So anyway, we're back in action. Now I got to throw this baby on there because it's the reason I couldn't use the other one. It was just a different tooth pattern, a lot more aggressive. I don't know what you call it, but this one was a fine tooth. But you know, I think I needed a different one on my red cat. I can't remember. No, it was a different truck. Never mind. So now I'm going to install the motor. All right, well, before I take it out there tomorrow, also, I'm going to take the shocks and see if that's got the internal spring inside them or not. I don't know yet. I'm going to go ahead and check. If they do, I'm going to take them out because I did put the springs back the way they're supposed to be because I just don't want them to be weak and didn't see enough difference to worry about it. I mean, damn 2 inches is what it is, you know. But I am going to see if maybe because I know I can get a little bit more out of it. I'm just going to check. I don't know if the springs are in there or not. Alright, well, I took the spring out. I went ahead and swapped and put a little bit different grease. A thicker maybe, I don't know. She still has some spring to it. Even though, you know, I mean, I let a lot of grease out. But it's got good rebound or good, you know, keep it from bouncing too damn much like this. So, it's not going to do as much without the spring. And also, it had one of these instead of this. At least I had one of them just right here next to me to put back in. This just went like one of them little aluminum pieces here. But whatever works when you have to, I guess. But I got to go around and do all of them. Well, alright. Got all the springs removed from the shocks. All the other leaf springs back to where they are. And I honestly believe I've gotten, I know at least a 1/2 inch more, if not 3/4. I should have measured it. But I bet you I've gained 3/4 of an inch by removing them springs. Maybe not quite, yeah. I mean, it's softer though. That's the one thing. I know it is definitely easier to get up. I mean, yeah. If not an inch. Hey, I'm quite happy. You know, if the performance is still good or not worse, maybe better, would be great. But I do know removing them springs gives you just a little bit more flex. I've gained at least a ½ inch on up to an inch. It seems like when I lift the front, I get about, you know, 3/4 more before it lifts. But when I lift the back, I feel like I'm getting almost a whole inch more than I was before. The back does go a lot easier. And I do have 3 springs in the front, 2 in the back, so I should have probably took off that one spring. You can see it even sits a little bit higher. You know it's not a Carolina squat. So anyway, tomorrow will be my test. For you, it'd be right now. Alright, here we are, next day. Wipe off the camera, it looks foggy. Anyway, next day I got that 21 turn. They say this thing's got all my best electronics that I got anyway. We got the Holmes Hobby servo, 21 turn rebuildable motor, and that Hobby Wing 1080. So, I know by what I felt yesterday it's going to be extremely fast. I don't know about the slow crawl. And also, before I take off in it, I'm getting ready to upload another video I'm putting together from a Monte Carlo. So I apologize for all you RC guys that I got to throw a couple of them in there every now and again, because it's not worth me making a whole nother channel just to post a couple of videos once in a while on car. So I got my new package in today. I'm getting ready to unbox a brand new carburetor for this thing. That thing, I've not been able to get it tuned in because I've done tore it apart and messed it up, and the rubber inside's rotted. So found one on Amazon. AutoZone one is like $350. I found this one for just over 120 bucks, right at 120 after tax even. Now I did get the one. Mine has like electronic plugs that I don't got on this one, because I just said screw, I don't even need that stuff. You know, because the motor ain't gonna be in here that long for one, and the less stuff you got to worry about going out on it. I mean, basically this is an 84 and this carburetor is more for an 80 model. That's the reason I eliminated a few things, but we're gonna get that next. Let's see how fast this baby goes. So let me get this turned on and get her set up. Alright, also, you might not stay here for long, but Marty's in the back, got his skateboard strapped down, but he's rocking some tunes on the ride. We're gonna see how far that makes it. But now, slow crawl, let me see. That's about it. It's not very good compared to what it was. It's touchy right there. Cogs a little bit. Give her some gas and it's running. Oh yeah, but she's definitely got some speed behind her. You got a wobbly tire. Compared to what it was, I mean, it's a 2S also. I'm not on a 3, so it's pretty good. It's not a bad slow crawl either, and I'm sure it's going to be torquey. I just don't want to strip out my front gears and stuff, to be honest. With nothing too bad. I mean, plenty of torque though. It ain't gonna hesitate on that. And oh yeah, I forgot. I also took out the springs and the shocks last night. Don't really know how great that's going to be yet, but we're going to find out. Does seem to have a little more articulation to it, but you ain't going to get much out of these things. But it hasn't affected it in a bad way or nothing, so it seems to be pretty decent there. And I'll definitely have wheel speed when I need it. Just don't want to break stuff. Uh-oh, Marty just got crushed. Just don't drop your guitar, Marty. You'll be all right. Oops, sorry. All kinds of power, and it's not a bad slow crawl. I mean, like if I was trying to do a competition or something, I could still get away with it. I wouldn't, not going to win the slow ass competition, but it's going to go over almost anything. As long as it gets traction, you know. I say my biggest thing is I just don't want to go and strip out no front gears or nothing with all the extra power, but I don't think it really will. I've never had no issues since I've shimmed it and everything. This thing's probably running like 6 or 8 miles an hour now compared to what it was doing like 4, 3. The Velcro body didn't make the jump, but Marty did. I just figured I'd hammer down on it once. Wonder if I got somewhere worth jumping. I've never been able to jump this thing before. I mean, really. God, this thing's got some power. Let me put that in my pocket. I could fucking slap wheelie if I wanted to out of this. Yeah, should I? This is tempting as hell right now. I actually did very well on that. I could have landed it. The Velcro doesn't let the body break that way. That's what I like. I just got it half-assed on there. Got some pep in her step now for an RC4WD drive. It's actually quite impressive. And it's got plenty of torque. I think I'm going to leave the motor. I just need to get the gear. If I can actually adjust it down to a smaller gear, if it gives me the space to do it, I don't really know. It's got like a 14 tooth on it right now. I mean, I'm going to put like a 10 or something. And then maybe even an 8 if it'd fit. Because then I'd get my slow crawl back, I'd imagine. And still have all this torque. I mean, I can gear down some speed. I don't care about that. I'm gonna have me a bonfire pretty soon. All that's going up in a blaze of glory. Let's hope my house don't go with it. truck goes straighter than all my other ones on this, that's for sure. I'm going to try to come across this way instead of going all the way over there. There we go. I still haven't made a route right here yet. I've been lazy. Getting ready to go make me a carburetor video here in a few minutes. I'm excited. I ain't even opened the box yet. It's killing me. But I already started on this video. Had to get her done. And actually, I'll most likely still be putting that axial motor back in here. I love the way it was performing. So I just did this for fun. I would like to get a 27 turn. Anyone out there got a 27 turn they can come off of? I'll do some trading or something. I'll buy it if it ain't too much, but I guess I just go pick up a cheap $20 one. But I have never tried to come down this. I mean, this is not even crossed my mind yet, to be honest. Ooh. Yeah, let me get close enough to catch it. Well, not even. Alright, I wasn't close enough to catch it. Was I, Marty? Nothing we can't handle. Velcro. Hold on, boy. We're going to buck him out like a bronco here. I wonder if this is too steep. I ain't really tried. Look at the angle on this baby now. Not too bad right now. What if I could actually make this turn the other direction if I wanted to? Oh yeah. Oh, bottomed out just a little bit, but oh, Marty fell out of the back of the truck again. Almost had that time. It's the transfer case catching right here. I'm gonna have to carve this a little bit, get it rounded off some, I guess. Marty's gonna lose his headphones. Sorry guys, bear with me. There we go. Get in there and ride, Marty, ride. Gilligan's the driver. He ain't got much choices. He don't have no feet. He can't get out and ride a skateboard or nothing. Alright guys, I hope you didn't mind this little reckless video here. At first I was just kind of thinking I was going to take this motor right back out because of not having that low end speed, but I'm starting to really just dig it. I don't know, I think I'm going to go with it for a while. Like you say, gear it down eventually. I mean, look at that. I never could have done that before, ever. I mean, if I gear it down, I know I'm going to lose some of that speed, but at the same time, maybe I'll go to like a 12 tooth. All the gears I got in the house, though, are a little more like a fine tooth, and this is the more aggressive one, like my Red Cat's got, but the Red Cat's got like a 16 on it. I can put this one on that one when I get a new one for this one. Slow it down a little bit, too. I guess my little shock adjustment is working all right. I mean, it's performing well. I'm very happy with it. I just like that more slower crawl, but man, she's got the power. Then you don't hang up. There we go. I had to put the smaller tires back on so they wouldn't rub, but As you can see, it's doing pretty good with them. These tires are kick-ass tires. RC4WD Drive Super Swampers. But damn if she ain't got no slow crawl, I'll tell you that. Yeah, she's touchy. It's kind of like driving the Red Cat when you first buy it, with that little bit of twitchiness. But she runs. She runs and she climbs. I mean, she ain't no joke. I mean, the little thing's tough. I wonder if I can just come up the side over here somewhere different. The bumper's kind of gonna hit. There we go. Look at that shit. Like it wasn't nothing. I got my steering adjusted kind of tight and it's actually not rubbing much, so that's good. Since I've redone my springs, they're working better. Well, alright guys. Like I say, I do not know what brand motor that is. It's a no-name 21 turn rebuildable. She has lots of power, lots of torque. Very good motor. I probably could whip some donuts in it real quick. Never done that in this truck. I'm not getting in the mud today. Hold on, Marty. I've never had this truck up like that now. Hell no. All right. Oh yeah. All right, guys. I hope you don't mind the little working video there at the beginning, and ain't much for doing a bunch of working on camera. I don't have my tripod set up or nothing, so till next time, please like and subscribe. I could use all the support I can get. I don't got too many subscribers, but I try to comment on everybody that I can. But here lately, I apologize because I haven't been getting the notifications for some reason until I get in there and I start checking and I realize I got comments that I have not answered. So I apologize for that. Anytime I see them, I will answer them. Thank you. Peace.